Hey everyone, it's Brianna, and today's video is going to be the my first time tag, or the my first tag, or whatever it's called. I love doing tag videos, and this is one that I had on my list that I wanted to do, so I thought I would just do this one because I think it's cool for you guys to get to know more about me, and they're just fun. So yeah. So I watched a few of them before this to try to get the questions together, and a lot of them answered different questions, but I found some that like kind of repeated, and then like most of the questions that most everyone did. So yeah, I'm just going to answer these, and yeah, let's get started. So first is my first word. And I don't actually know my first word, and I've talked to my parents about this, and they really don't remember either. They just like say that it's probably like mama or dada or something like that, but they don't actually remember, so I really don't know the answer to that. So let's just say it's probably was mama or dada. Next is my first best friend, and I don't remember like friends from like preschool. Like I remember having friends in preschool, but like I don't remember like them being like my best friends. But I do remember in kindergarten there was this boy that I was like best friends with, and they were actually like family friends of ours. We were in the same kindergarten class, and his name was Steven, and I remember just like hanging out with him all the time. Like we spent the night at each other's houses, and we were really close and stuff like that. And so he was probably my best friend that I remember, actually like, consciously like remember him being my best friend. Next is first pet, and besides like fish and stuff like that, my first pet was a cat, and it was like our family pet or whatever, and her name was Jar Jar Binks, and from like Star Wars. And that is a boy's name. We thought she was a boy. We already named her though, so we didn't want to change her name. So she just had a boy name, and we just called her Jar Jar for short. And yeah, she was adorable. I loved her. We got her from like when she was born or whatever, and she was just like my baby. She was like kind of horrible to everyone, and she was like really fat, like really big. People really didn't like her. Like when guests came over, like she did not like them, but she loved me, and I loved her, and she was the best. And she actually just passed away a couple years ago. That's sad. I had her for like a really big chunk of my life. Alright, my first fear was probably, I don't remember really, but like probably like the fear of the dark. Like I still don't like the dark, but I remember not liking it when I was little, and I think that was probably like my first like real fear. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. The first person I texted today was my best friend Tyler. He was at work, and I just texted him good morning and asked how he was doing. First car, I do not have a car. I do not drive. Driving in cars scare me, so I do not have a car. First phone was probably like one of those like track phones. Do you know what those are? Like where you'd have to like buy like a phone card for it, you know, and you'll have like a certain amount of minutes, and it was a little flip phone thingy, and it was actually my sister's originally, so it's like wasn't even my own phone, but then she had gotten a real phone, so then I got it, and it was weird. First date, my first date was in high school, and it was actually to our school's like dinner theater, which is just like our theater program throws this like, and it was literally like dinner, like it was catered by something or whatever, and then it'd be like a story going on. It's like a murder mystery kind of thing. It was really cool. So that was actually my first date. First boyfriend was the same person I went on that date with, and his name was Michael. Met him in high school, yeah. First kiss was actually at a sleepover with the same guy, so yeah. First love, honestly it's hard to say if you've really like been in love when you haven't really had much to compare it to. I've only had one relationship. Other than that, probably like Jesus. Jesus is my first love. My first YouTube video was actually, I was so nervous about putting a video up. I didn't want one that I like spoke in. So I put up like a get ready with me video that was basically just had like music in the background and like me getting ready, like sped up, like one of those ones. And yeah, it was fun times because I tried to do one where I spoke and I just couldn't do it. So that was my first YouTube video. First person I subscribed to on YouTube was probably, I really don't remember for sure, but I really think it was like Juicy Star 07, you know, like Blair Fowler, like them, her and her sister. I'm pretty sure she was the very first person I subscribed to on YouTube. My first big purchase was probably my Kindle right here. I always wanted a Kindle for some reason. I don't even know, like in high school. I really, really wanted one. So when I actually didn't get this till graduation, with all my graduation money that I got, I wanted to buy one, and I did. And I read on it and stuff like that, and it's fun to watch things while I'm like falling asleep on it and stuff like that. So that was also my first big purchase. My first job was actually at a Safeway in the deli, and it was awful. I did not like it. It was not a fun job. It was really long hours, and I was also doing it while I was going to school, so it was really not fun because I'd have to wake up really early, go to school, and then have like an hour between school and work, and I'd work for like 7 hours, whatever, after going to school for like 5-6 hours, so it was like not fun. First time out of the country. I've never been out of the country, actually. I really, really want to. I would love to go to London, and I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to Greece, and like all these places, but I've never been out of the country. I've barely been out of the state. I've only been to California and Washington are the only other states I've been in other than Oregon, so yeah. So that's actually it for this video. That's the end of all of the first questions. I hope you guys liked this video, and make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to leave some comments of some of your answers for these questions, and also video ideas that you guys would like to see, because I'm always looking for new ideas. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm making videos every week, so make sure you subscribe so you know when those are out. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.